Up for discussion this week is my opinion on the iPhone XS Max and that notched display some 3 months after switching back to an iPhone as my daily driver. Now, let's move on to discuss the iPhone XS Max. If you've watched my videos indeed on the Geekanoids channel, you'll know that since Apple switched over to a notched display, I was not too happy. In fact, I made many videos complaining about it, and it did force me to look elsewhere and indeed use an Android device for quite a while. And I was very impressed with the Android devices that I used, and I was considering sticking with Android as my platform of choice. But alas, I did miss certain aspects of the iPhone, and in particular I missed iMessage, and I also missed how it sort of fitted within the ecosystem that I work within. Even things like the Mail app I missed as well. So I thought I'd give the iPhone another chance, and I must admit, after using it for a few months now, I'm sort of getting used to the notch, and indeed what's maybe settled me back into using the iPhone is looking at the other alternatives on the Android platform, and quite a lot of those now are also having notched displays, albeit that some manufacturers are getting those notches down quite small, and some are even introducing hole punched displays with the camera just showing through a little circle in the display, which is rather appealing. But back to this particular phone in question, the notch at the top here. Well, obviously you can see it when you're in an app like Instagram. When I'm on my main home screen, which is sort of where most of my interaction happens with the phone, because of the wallpaper I've got here, you can't really see that the notch is there, so it does disappear for most use case scenarios. When I'm looking back at photos, for example, here's a photo that I took earlier, then again the notch does appear. But because I've used it for so long, I am finding myself looking past the notch. And as many of my viewers did say to me when I was doing the videos, saying I just am never going to get used to it, they were saying that give it time and you will find that it does disappear. Now, it hasn't disappeared for me. One of the things it does annoy me a lot still is when I'm viewing back videos. For example, if I get one of my videos up now, so this is one of my personal videos, and put it round into landscape orientation, then it does still annoy me, because you've got the video playing, for example. Let's just play this video back. But I've got the video playing back there, and I've got bars on either side. I can zoom up the video, but then of course the notch does reappear. It's like a cutout in the left hand side of the video, and I'm still not impressed with that particular experience. But as I said, a few months on, few months of using this, I am getting used to it, and it isn't a deal breaker for me anymore. And I'm happier now using iOS than I was with the previous version, which was full of bugs. There are still a few bugs, but it is a lot better than it was, and I can't wait to see what Apple do with the next version.